I want to talk to you about my addictions in my past. So this is probably going to be multiple videos of this. I was a real big time drinker, and I haven't had a drink since June 25th of last year, 2023. I started drinking when I was about 20 years old, and of course, growing up listening to punk rock, that kind of, kind of fueled it also. Plus, too, when I was a kid, I remember asking my father what his happy hour mean, and he said, "Oh, you'll find out when you're older." So, but still, I made my own choices. I'm not passing blame on anybody. Um, when I was growing up in Houston, before I moved to California when I was 22, um, we would drink. Friends and I would go out to a bar. I used to always pass out. My friends nicknamed me Sleeper because of that. And when I moved to California, my drinking just, increased and increased and increased. I remember one time after I had gotten married, my ex-wife and I, after we were already married, we were drinking. We were both in bed, and I had to get up and go pee. And we had this sliding closet door. Well, I thought that was the bathroom, so I slid the closet door open, pulled down my pants, and pissed in the closet. So, the kind of stuff I did. Never got a DUI. Thank you God for that. I remember one time my ex-wife and I, we were at this bar in LA called Mr. T's Bowl. It's actually still around. It was her birthday, and I, of course, had gotten really drunk, and they had this couch in the woman's restroom, and I don't know why or how, but I ended up going to sit on that couch, and I passed out drunk. Couch in the woman's restroom. I don't know why I did that, but I did. I remember one time, a couple friends and I, we had watched Big Lebowski, and we had gotten on this White Russian kick. That was the last time I ever had White Russians. Made me sick the next day, puking, really hungover. Never had those things again. My favorite type of drinking was always that drinking in the morning. So you wake up late morning, whatever, get drunk, pass out for a few hours, sleep it off, wake up, do it all over again, wake up late afternoon, early evening, go out and get drunk again. Beer was my go-to when I was younger, and then it became Cabernet, red wine. That was always a good one to get drunk on. It was always kind of weird to vomit on that, and my vomit would be kind of purplish color. It's kind of weird. One of the things too with being a real drunk is you kind of weigh your alcohol out. Like, some of my favorite places to go get alcohol was Trader Joe's. So if I got beer, and of course I'd get an IPA because it had the highest alcohol content. So I would, kind of measure out with the cost. Like, okay, if I get a 6-pack, but then I'd always want to get like an additional beer with it, like a 24 can. So I'd have 8 beers, or a 12-pack. Sometimes I get that, but they didn't have IPA 12-packs. Or then, getting a couple bottles of wine. So I'd sit there and literally just kind of measure it out, and then like, okay, is this going to get me through the night? Because once I was finished drinking, I'd want to just pass out. If I was still, awake by any means whatsoever, if I didn't pass out drunk, I'd want to go and get more alcohol. So it was a real thing to always make sure, like, okay, I've got enough to drink, so I can drink and pass out now. That's enough addiction stories for right now, but I really hope you learned something, and maybe you could watch this and think, wow, I'm not as bad of an alcoholic as I thought I was. So, anyway, talk to you later. Bye.